this is Shay Veronica, and this guy ended up, his name is Antonio Harris, and he ended up in a cornfield after he was stopped by cops. Now, I'm saying to myself that maybe the reason he's still alive is because they didn't want him dead, because rural area, a cornfield, and 3 white cops that are gunning for some pleasure. Why do they do it? Why did these 3 cops, Jacob Brown, Dakota DeMoss, George Harper, why did they beat this black guy after he had given up, gone out on the ground, feet all spread out, everything? He was not a threat, but yet they kind of slapped him around and then picked him up by his hair, and saying that he's going to have nightmares for years from the whooping. Why do they do it? I have a feeling that these things happen as a form of pleasure. There's a overtone when you see these officers kneeling on a black person and looking them dead in the eye. They are looking at the person that they have subdued on the ground. Look at it. I'm a watcher. Look at it. They have this gaze. They are looking at this person that they have detained, that they have subdued, and they seem to be having some sort of pleasure. And this needs to be looked at by the psychiatrists that are hired by these police departments and all the places that they send these police officers to get some therapy. That needs to be addressed. Are these officers having some sort of dry pleasure by abusing, by beating, by shooting black men? Is it something that is DNA activated or DNA derived? They could have inherited that DNA from maybe their colonial masters. It is something to it. There is something to it. White people just do not beat up black people for no reason. There's a thread. There's something that compels them to do it. Maybe they're afraid that black people are one day going to rise up. That may be it, but that is not it at this point. At this point, the white people got it under control for the most part, but there's some sort of arousal. There's some sort of arousal if you see when that white man has that black man on the ground and he has his knee on him or his hands on him, but he is on top and the black person's at the bottom. There's an arousal factor. This is Shay Veronica.